Hello everybody. Welcome to the recap of what happened on Friday, the 16th of April. So I worked, and right after I got off work I hopped onto Charlie Dorset's stream, and then we had an after party on Glory Writes the Blues' channel where Chandra actually did some tarot, which helped me flesh out a character for my Dr. Caligari inspired short story, which was super helpful. So I'm gonna cut that and paste this in here in this video so you can see that tarot reading, which was really awesome. So I got just under 1,000 words of the writing. So I got just over 2 pages, and I read 2 pages, so I guess that's less than 1,000 words. Whatever. I got over 2 pages worth of actual writing and a page of notes. So let's see how it went. Maybe you could do a reading for what my victim character should be like for my short story.
Ooh.
So here's the gist of the story. My main character is a somnambulist, somebody who's always sleeping, and so they have a psychiatrist who whispers in their ear and tells them to do things. And so when they wake up, they go and murder. And so I need to know what the victim is like that he's going after.
Hi, Tom.
That card that popped out is a sleeping fox. This deck is really talkative tonight.
Ooh.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ooh. You got an entire spread. Just all the cards jumped straight out.
That's cool.
Okay. We got a lot going on here.
Oh, Eva says, P.S. They are a Leo. Had to look it up, LOL.
Sometimes I just be like, ooh.
Sandra's hot tonight.
All right, so we've got... I'm getting goblin vibes from this for your character. Just the sleepy with the treasure and the wines and the good food. So maybe that's you said the killer is the one who sleeps all the time, and
yeah.
So they kind of have a decadent lifestyle. We've got the whole defensive prowler vibe. We have this card. I'm gonna actually look this one up in the book. There's a hand coming out of the ground with thorns and spines and a gold orb in the center. I think that is 7 of Wands, territorial defensive, conviction resistance.
I'm just gonna put up a fight when my killer goes after her.
No playfulness here. We then have this.
Eva says, "Drive to a graveyard." Something comes out of a grave. Yes, yes.
This one is
horror, right?
It is horror.
This is the next one. I'm looking it up in the book as well.
Nice.
Is that a wand or a spear?
That's why I thought it was a wand, but it's not showing. It's the 8 of Wands. Message and action, speed, excitement. So there's this the defensiveness and the groundedness, but there's also this. I'm feeling like this is the excitement of the killer, like being like, oh, this is fun. We have the Queen, so we've got some Queen vibes. And I don't remember if you said the victim is female or not, but Pisces vibes here. There's 2 fish swimming around the feet. And she's actually got fish up here around her head, and she's got them, like she's levitating them in her hands.
Like this?
So not necessarily, it doesn't have to be Pisces, but definitely Queen water vibes. We also have the Devil, so that's Earth, that's Capricorn.
Ooh.
And so silence. There's something about silence. And falling, I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. Can you see that in the light?
Oh, yeah.
That's shiny.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's like fallen gems. So maybe she's not the only victim.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also this, like, this is almost like the queen energy. Is she like the crown jewel?
For him, yes.
Because it almost looks like I'm getting like Magnus Opum, like great work here. And then all the other ones are the little jewels falling around her. Oh, sorry. Military life. And she's in the middle, but she's also like being like quiet, like there's some sort of secret around this. She's got a lot of hands. So I don't know, is she busy or is she like very connected to earthly realms? I don't know if she's like a ghost, like a spirit.
No, she's a human. But in my mind, so the murderer, in his sleep, he sees the past, present, and future. And it's like a hellscape. He can see the dark side of everybody, except for her, he doesn't see a dark side. Ooh. And so when he gets snapped out of the sleep, the first person he sees is her, and the therapist is going to tell him to go kill her that night. But when he wakes up and when he wakes up and sees her, she asks him to tell her future and asks when is she going to die, and he says by tomorrow morning.
Ooh.
But he's sad about it. But he's going to be told to go kill her that night. So
I've got this other one I'm looking for, the A. Here we go. Yeah, this is is it? Yeah, this is the Ace of Pentacles. Is there money involved or worldly possessions?
For the killer, no. For the psychiatrist, there could be.
That's definitely coming up, but it's like, I don't know if it's fully developed or not because it's the Ace. It's like a new path, a new idea.
Uh-huh.
And then you also have the Page of Pentacles. So there's something about money coming up and new beginnings, not just new, like either moving to a new level of it or a fresh energy around it. So it's either like revitalizing something or a whole new path.
Laura, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is like the therapist using the killer as a weapon to kill people?
Yes.
So really, okay, thank you.
It's basically the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, if you've ever seen that movie.
I have. I'm not familiar. He really likes it when I read tarot, by the way. He's like, let me get in these vibes.
I'm using the eyelash from the icon, and I have a mustache now.
There you go.
Laura, do you have any clarifying questions that you wanted to ask about any of these cards?
So the whole idea of
Bye, Tessa.
Message and action, seed, excitement. Is she excited that she's going to die? That she received that message that she's going to die by the morning? Or is she excited to try and thwart it?
We have the Lovers. So maybe there's a bit of romance around the idea of death for her. Or she's actually into him and she doesn't realize she's going to die. She thinks that he's into her, but in a nice, romancy sort of way. We also, so she doesn't know she's going to die.
That's the exact sword that he uses to kill her! The swishy one! In the movie, they're all the swishy blades.
Yeah. She has no idea, and she thinks that he's, like, into her. But really, and they are, like, I don't know if you can see, that's the red cord of fate that binds lovers. So he's obsessed with her, like, has this love idea towards her, and she has it towards him, but they have totally different objectives. I like that one, Laura. I'm excited about that story.
It's a wavy knife.
Can I ask one more question about it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he kills her, and it's a path to a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
What is that new beginning? Is he content with the path of killing people that seem evil in his dreams? Or since he's killed the only good person now, there's nothing left to lose? Or what is this new path? Or was she the first one he had to kill?
Ooh. Cat,
Death is the key.
Put your eyes there with the eyelash.
He's feeding something with this.
There we go. Now you got
Hold
drag
on.
queen lashes.
Hold on.
We also have the Hierophant,
I can't
which
see.
is he's holding a book and he's looking into a book. So this is he's growing something. This is like a project almost, like a garden, but like a thought garden.
Okay.
And he's looking for something. We also have strength, so he doesn't necessarily want to kill people, but it's also like the tree of knowledge of good and evil. There's like the serpent.
Ooh.
Maybe he's a Scorpio, and he's alone. Like he doesn't find anybody. There's the hermit energy.
Mm-hmm.
This is a compulsion, but it's not just like he doesn't relish the gore of it. There is the aspect of the excitement and the hunt and finding his prey, but he's also like looking for something specific. He has to keep going till he finds whatever it is that he's looking for, and this is like the answer to the universe. Basically, is what he's looking for, and this takes real strength for him. Like there's a level of dedication.
Amazing.
Do you have any?
read what I've written so far?
Yes, please. We would love to.
Yes.
It's like, I just don't want people to feel pressured because, like, pressure's terrible.
Okay, it's 2 pages.
Okay.
Is that too long?
We are at an after party, and I am wearing a ton of costume jewelry and just hopped up on 20 ounces of coffee. We're doing great.
Okay.
I'm having a lovely time.
This is a horror. So, here we go. Dark shapes move in my mind's eye. I am imprisoned, drowning in my hellish world of dreams. The past, present, and future all mingle in swirls of color, sound, and smell. People I have never met live out their lives, the worst of themselves made bare to my eyes, shrouded in the gauze of sleep. Darkness cannot hide from me. Every human has a secret side to them. In my world, their bodies are disfigured to reflect their true selves. They conduct and meet grisly ends of blood, bone, and torment. Scenarios endlessly repeat. There is nothing I can do to stop them, change their trajectories, condemned to an endless observer. I can feel my eyes move under my heavy lids, the pressure sealing my tears inside eternally. The figures of my nightmarescape change into a new cast of characters. Most have similar vices and faults, but one woman in particular seems to be beyond the grasp of such carnality. The countenance shines, unblemished with greed or vice. Entranced, I begin to follow along her thread of a life. Her mother passing at her birth, father providing wealth and wine, yet silence in the home. Snatches of scenes swirl by, kindness and love, nursing a baby bird to strength. 2 young men vying for her attention, her gently rebuffing them, not wanting to hurt their feelings. Aldrich, Aldrich. The familiar voice haunts me. Blood coagulates in my veins, chilled by the terror rushing through me. Aldrich, awaken. Can you hear my words? I call you from your darkest night. Awaken from your hell and tell us what we desire. I am lifting through the currents of thoughts as deep as the ocean's abyss. The pressure of my mind lifts as a sliver of light pierces my retinas, engraving upon them the image of a seated crowd, tittering amongst themselves. They seem ill at ease, yet excited all the same. My lids feel heavy, yet I must keep them open. I have been commanded. Dr. Corbinan's will keeps me alive. If I am to survive, I must obey. Dr. Corbinan's words wash over me as he addresses the audience. Who wishes to know their future? Aldrich has looked. He knows. Come, ask. My mind blanks for a second of sweet relief as I am allowed to see the world as it truly is. For a moment, those gathered look like normal humans with normal faces. A woman is standing before me, her countenance familiar and warming. It's the saint. When will I die? She asks, voice strong yet wistful. I close my eyes momentarily, the onslaught of vision overtaking me once more. I follow her now comforting thread to its conclusion. By tomorrow's dawn, I say, my voice deep from slumber and cracked from neglect. A slight, wistful smile graces her painted lips, her dark eyes alight with anticipation. What's this? What nonsense? One of the men who loves her demands. A charlatan, the other accuses. I merely stare deep into their eyes. They physically recoil. Thank you, Eldrick. We will see if your prediction is correct. She turns, skirts fluttering, and leaves the carnival tent I am on display in. That's what I've got.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I love.
Yes.
so good. Especially that ending right there.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's it for the 16th of April. Some great solid progress on my anthology short story. So I may finish it this weekend. So my first draft anyway. So nothing on my whip, but yes on the short story. So I'll keep you posted and let you know when I've submitted it to the anthology. So thanks for watching. Bye!